Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new vid of Fox Reacts. Today we're checking out a brand new vid that we probably should have been keeping up with. Death Battle! Well, today we got Tanjiro versus Jonathan Joestar, Demon Slayer versus JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. And I got something to say real quick. They're getting pretty close to 5 million subscribers, so I think what they should do at 5 million is have Boomstick go against Wiz. I mean, that could be cool.
Wiz! Hey!
Anyway, let's hop in and see just how this death battle goes down now.
Don't be mad, but I pushed some buttons in your lab and now I'm in cyberspace. Looking for that elusive dislike bar that's been missing for months, but look what I found instead! Beer! Okay, not real beer, it's a bunch of emojis! Listen up, this is crazy!
Cool.
Did you know the Death Battle channel offers memberships behind you is click.
I'm just gonna try skipping ahead of through this because this is kind of just promotional stuff for them. You know what, I'll pause once we get I'll pause right now and I'll unpause when we get to the actual synopsis, the analysis. So I'll see all of you in a moment. Cut! Seems that cut wasn't really necessary. Sorry about that, guys. Turns out the cut wasn't necessary, because here we are.
Tanjiro Kamado, the sun-breathing demon slayer swordsman.
Jonathan Joestar, the very first JoJo who ever Jojed.
These two anime monster hunters are as deadly with a blade as they are infinitely good-natured.
But don't cross them, else they might leave you breathless. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
some slick animation.
Death battle.
These guys are getting more and more
Daisho
advanced.
Japan,
an
era of unparalleled progress and imperial domination. But this empire had a sickness, a rot at its core. Demons. This race of superhuman cannibals originated from one being, their all-powerful progenitor, Muzan Kibutsuji.
Who spent his evenings slaughtering families and eating them, including the Kamado clan.
Though one of them fatefully survived. The eldest son, Tanjiro.
Well, the good news is your sister Nezuko is alive too. Bad news is she's a demon now, so sorry, champ, I'm chalking this day up as an L.
But Tanjiro possessed the golden heart of an anime protagonist, and he devoted his life to curing Nezuko's curse and ending Muzan's evil once and for all.
So he joined the Demon Slayer Corps, a secret group of badass demon hunters with badass swords. Forged from a unique sunlight-absorbing ore, the Nichiren Blade is one of the only weapons that can decapitate a demon and end their unholy existence for good. Especially when combined with the Slayer's fancy pants katana magic.
It isn't katana magic. Okay, well, it's totally katana magic, but that's not what it's called.
Yeah, it's breathing, which is so lame. Anybody can do that. Oh, God. I was wrong.
The use of breathing is crucial to real-life martial arts. Deeper breaths massage the organs below the diaphragm, relaxing your body and lowering its energy requirement, while simultaneously giving you more energy to use.
Tanjiro mastered this breathing shit so well, he could do it in his sleep. Literally 24/7.
This is total concentration breathing, a technique developed by the Demon Slayers in order to massively increase their physical abilities to match their blatantly superhuman foes. Through the measured intake of oxygen, users can boost their concentration, reactions, and even manipulate the flow of their blood. This can help in slowing down poisons or speeding up the coagulation of wounds.
Which means he can use it to quickly recover in case of injury or fatigue. And Demon Slayers can combine their breathing with their blades for, well, katana magic.
Each breathing style is a separate form of sword combat. The first form Tanjiro mastered was water breathing, a flexible defensive style where a user's blade summons water to slice like...
Awesome. By the way, I like that. He just went ship, 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 and just cut off all 6 arms in one go. Oh, you know what? If he had gone with a slice like that, he could have made an A out of the water. And it looks like because this is a death battle, I'm going to need to pause for a moment because it's going to take kind of a bit to get this loaded. So, I'll see all of you in a second. And I'm back.
slice like a raging current.
Tanjiro's literal boneheaded stubbornness made him a prodigy demon slayer in no time.
He proved to be a tactical genius in combat, able to discern an opponent's weaknesses and exploit them in the heat of the moment. It was almost as if demon slaying was in his very blood.
Because it was! Hundreds of years ago, the creator of the very first breathing style taught this knowledge to Tanjiro's ancestors, who passed it down to Tanjiro himself.
This was the dance of the fire god, the Hinokami Kagura, sun breathing.
With sun breathing, Tanjiro's sword bursts into godlike flames that slow a demon's healing factor and can turn into a wicked fire dragon.
Sun breathing increases Tanjiro's speed and power, but at a cost. It will quickly tire him out, and overuse could severely debilitate him.
Which can also turn on this really distracting birthmark on his forehead.
Through intense stress and exertion, Tanjiro can activate this Demon Slayer mark, which boosts his already crazy strength and speed even further.
And gives him access to the see-through world. Basically, it slows down time for Tanjiro and gives him x-ray vision.
This allows him such a precise understanding of his opponent's muscle movements that he can predict their future actions. Sort of like a spider sense. He can even do the same with just his sense of smell. No Demon Slayer mark needed. Not only can his nose detect people from hundreds of yards away, it lets him find an opponent's opening in battle even easier than before.
You'd think being an anime swordsman would make Tanjiro even edgier than his blade, but he's basically the group mom, with an innocent little cherub sweetness matched only by his raw badassery.
Tanjiro is tough enough to survive being stabbed in the stomach, fast enough to dodge
and we're back from the break.
Lightning, and strong enough to slice through and derail a literal demon train.
That demon turned himself into a train, Wiz! Nice. Funniest shit I've ever seen. And this demon, Doma, was able to freeze the air into this giant ice statue in only a few seconds. That takes a lot of energy.
And Tanjiro's managed to keep up with similarly powerful demons like Hantengu, Akaza, and eventually the strongest of them all, Muzan himself.
With the help of his friends, of course.
It would take all their efforts and countless sacrifices. But Tanjiro and the Demon Slayers would continue to fight to realize their dream of a world that is safe for humanity. And whatever Inosuke is.
Well, he is human. He's just one of
Victoria in England! An infamously shit-tastic time to be alive.
Whether you were a lowly street rat or a wealthy noble. Okay, well, that last one probably wasn't so bad.
That is, unless your dad, in all his infinite wisdom, decided to adopt the single greatest asshole in human history and make him your brother. That'd make you one unlucky schmuck.
That would make you Jonathan Joestar.
Hadn't you heard, Wiz? Everybody just calls him JoJo.
In an effort to take the Joestar fortune for himself, Jonathan's new brother Dio dedicated his life to breaking Jonathan emotionally, turning him into a docile puppet. But after being bullied, beaten, and thoroughly traumatized, something awakened deep in Jonathan's heart. The raging fire of a gentleman.
I don't think beating the living piss out of Dio was gentle, but it sure was satisfying. Too bad it didn't last forever, because only a few years later, Dio got his revenge when he turned into a vampire and killed Papa Joestar. Classic Dio.
With Dio now...
He only turned into a vampire because he put on that mask. He didn't put on the mask, he wouldn't be a vampire. Simple, simple, simple.
Bent on world domination, Jonathan would need more than his righteous fist to save the day.
Yeah, he needed a creepy floating Italian man that punches frogs with the power of the sun.
It wasn't just any creepy floating Italian man. It was Will Antonio Zeppeli, a practitioner of Hamon, an ancient martial art designed specifically to do battle against vampires like Dio. Through their breaths, Hamon users can blast a hot electric ripple out of their bodies and flood it into their opponents.
That's what Hamon means in English. The ripple. Man, if I had a nickel for every anime...
So this is actually a lot different than when they got the whole stands and shit. Yeah, we'll deep enough into this. Nearly 9 minutes, but yeah. Wow.
Protagonist who killed monsters with the power of breathing. Well, that'd be 2 nickels, but let's agree, it's weird that it happened twice.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Massively increases a user's physical abilities and allows them to disintegrate vampires with a single punch. In order to fight Dio, Zeppeli taught Jonathan everything he knew.
Like the Zoom punch, where Jonathan stretches his arm and punches an opponent from far away like he jumped on a gum-gum fruit. He does this by using the ripple to dull the pain of dislocating his shoulder before snapping it back. attack. That might sound crazy, but there are real-life examples of breathing basically giving people superpowers.
Like the Dutch adventurer Wim Hof, who can survive being nearly totally submerged in ice water for almost 2 hours. Through forced exhalation, Hof drops his oxygen levels in order to supercharge his body's thermoregulation and release euphoric chemicals to numb the pain, just like the Zoom Punch.
That actually
is basically just like the Eastern idea of chi. Voila! Which is circulated through the body by, what else? Breathing. And just like chi, it can do lots of crazy shit.
Like walking on water, magnetizing plants, or controlling an enemy's muscles. It can even be transferred through solid surfaces like metal.
And he can catch his fists on fire and slam you senseless with his patented Sunlight Yellow Overdrive. It'll leave any monster smiling and satisfied.
Jonathan took these skills as he, Zeppeli, and the definitely not just there for exposition Speedwagon invaded Dio's domain and waged war against an army of bloodthirsty zombies.
Including Dio's right-hand monsters, Bruford and Tarkus. Tarkus was strong enough to rip entire boulders out of the ground and slice through a cliff with one swing. He can even snap JoJo's neck and cut our old pal Zeppeli in half. Rest in peace, creepy floating Italian man. Sorry you had to be born the mentor. Hope none of your relatives die horrifying deaths too.
Before succumbing, Zeppeli's last act was to pass his ripple onto Jonathan, not only allowing him to heal his own broken neck, but also combine their energies together.
And making JoJo strong enough to cut through Tarkus's giant arm. Not with his nifty new sword, Pluck. With his bare goddamn hand.
With this power boost, Jonathan faced Dio once and for all. And
this is my sword, Luck. Dies. It gets passed on. Now it's Pluck. You don't... Whatever.
Him with his raging hot ripple.
Now, Fisted Dio was pretty impressive, considering Dio could later fight faster than light stands like Star Platinum. Hell, even other Ripple users like Joseph can dodge beams of light too.
But more than his strength or speed, or even Haman, Jonathan's greatest strength was always his intelligence and unstoppable determination. It was that burning drive for justice that defeated Dio all those years ago, and the same one that defeated him again. But this victory was bittersweet.
He may be built like a brick shithouse, but Jonathan's got the personality.
Continuing on.
Of a golden retriever. Even after everything Dio did to him, all the lies and abuse and dad murder, Jonathan still loved him like a brother, and still cried those hot, wet 80s man-made tears.
And even after Dio returned on Jonathan's wedding night to murder him and steal his body, Jonathan...
Oh, damn it. Cut. Alright, let's try this.
Steal his body, Jonathan sacrificed himself so his wife and unborn child could escape. But he did not die in vain. His bloodline would continue throughout the ages, spawning a line of illustrious and bizarre heroes who would crush Dio's plans and save the universe.
And they all had one thing in common. His name.
Timeline.
JoJo! Wait, is the ripple his tip?
Whoa, what? Boomstick, what?
Alright, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a
Death Battle! Breathing style.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by
Skip.
Go.
Skip.
Babbles.
Ways to last
Subscription when you 50%.
Come on now. Give up the Death Battle. I'll be honest, I don't know who could win. I mean, both seem really capable. And here we go.
Step aside! I've sworn to slay all of Dio's demonic minions. I don't know who you are, but you better leave her alone. You poor wretch, shackled by... You better leave her alone.
Okay, well, it looks like this needs a load for a bit, so... Like normal, because, you know, this takes kind of a lot to load everything. Cut! Alright.
Alone! You poor wretch, shackled by the chains of this harpy's insidious mind control.
Hey, that's
on my honor, as a gentleman, I will free you!
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Did you bump your head?
What? What?
Total concentration! Water breathing!
Most unorthodox.
Nice.
You fight with valor, noble swordsman, but I know the burning passion of my heart will carry me through.
Aw, he's kind of adorable. Like a puppy. I wonder if he has a caretaker nearby.
A caretaker nearby. Oh look, he's got a pluck back. This is a mix. It's like a mixture. This is like a mixture of pixel, 3D, and 2D animation. This is by far maybe the best death battle they've ever done.
Valiant footwork.
Damn. And he just ripped the tree out of the ground.
You will fall.
Holy hell, look at him.
No kamikaze!
Cool.
Nice try!
Incredible! You could teach me a thing or two.
If they could keep each other, they would be unstoppable then. Damn.
His breathing is carrying some kind of energy. Like me. And that means I know how to stop him.
Nice. His breathing is kind of
Rising on my neck. Does he know? Metal, silver, overdrive!
Oh, what happened? There goes the sword.
I've got you!
Did he activate the demon hunter more?
Wait! He's going for my lungs!
Oh. Wait. Oh!
2 inches off. Did he dodge?
2 inch. Let go of the sword. Let go of the sword!
Yellow!
Oh. No! No! Oh, don't do this to me, guys. Come on, cry out loud. Awesome. Oh. I guess that goes to show that Jonathan is the winner of this fight. But I want to hear what they have to say about it, so, you know, gotta let it load. Because for some reason, YouTube is being a giant dick. Alright, we seem to be good now. Let's just watch. And boom.
She's my sister.
Ah, there it goes. Look at that.
On my honor as a gentleman, I will protect her with my life.
Righteous. Damn. Well, great. Oh.
KO!
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was hesitation or a direct no. Oh, that seemed well. Oh, you know, they were about to clasp hands, but C pulled away. I have no idea what that was, but maybe that would be the next fight. Sorry. Freak out.
Crying?
Peek out, I mean.
I'm only crying really hard. Holy shit, hold me, bro.
Please don't touch me. On paper, Tanjiro did initially seem to have more advantages in this bout.
For sure. He'd
Definitely.
been training for way longer than Jonathan, and with way more experienced teachers. Tanjiro's Demon Slayer journey
Way
took
more
place.
experience and way more teachers than just one floating Italian guy that liked to punch frogs. Is that kind of why there's so much frog stuff actually in the anime? Because all I know is a scene of a guy using a frog as a freaking cell phone. Like, it's, hold on, my phone's ringing. And then it's just a frog. It's like, hello? Yep. Okay. Yeah, he's right here. Oh, and just hands the frog off like it's an actual damn phone.
He'd been training for way longer than Jonathan,
just
and with
play.
way more experienced teachers. Tanjiro's
Oh my god, this is actually pissing me off a little bit. And you know what? That's it. I'm just gonna say, hey, call it in now. So the winner is Jonathan Joestar, aka JoJo. And that's what I'm gonna leave off this video. Down in the description will be a link to the original video, so remember to support the original creators and all they do, and I'll see all of you folks in the next video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Peace.